Yo, what is up, y'all, and welcome back to another stream. It's your boy Mashuu coming at you here again. Here is the thing. As you guys know, we'll go over the patch, upcoming patch notes and everything else that is going to happen in the future of E7. So, how is everyone doing today? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to y'all. Hope everyone's been chill and ready to go with all this stuff. Everyone good? Everyone good? Yes, hopefully. As we go on along, there's a lot of things to discuss for today, but first things first, sorry about that. First things first, I always give you guys the code, and this time around it is Emperor Zeo. Emperor Zeo. For those guys who can't spell, I'll put it in chat as well. But you guys are able to use exclamation point code in the chat, and for YouTube as well. I'll go ahead and pin that to the top just for y'all. So make sure to pick up your 3 leaves and 300k gold as per usual. I'm sorry for the throat clearing. My voice is a little cracked right now. And yeah. But as we move on, guys, just know that there's a lot to talk about and a lot of things that you guys are ready to see. And let's get on with it. So first things first, we have the aespa collaboration. You guys already know what's coming alongside that. It is the new hero, iWinter. And with iWinter, we also will be showcasing iNene as 2 new heroes in the bunch. And a new side story, A Step Towards Kwangya. And alongside this, we also have the new exclusive equipment, guys. So, exclusive equipment coming out this time, Kana said we'll go over them a little bit more as we go down the line. We have a new customizable lobby system, which is gonna be honestly really nice. You guys will really like it, especially for those guys who like to customize everything. But yeah. And first but not least, we have the Epic 7 collaboration with aespa, and with that we have the iWinter coming out. She is a fire thief, and let's go ahead and check out her trailer.
I warned you, didn't I? I told you not to waste my time. Hi, I'm iWinter. I'll use my Armamenter abilities to get rid of all your enemies.
iWinter is a 5-star fire elemental thief. She has high effectiveness and can increase her critical hit chance through her imprint concentration. Skill 2, Next Level. At the start of battle and at the end of the turn, grants stealth to the caster for 1 turn. After an enemy uses a non-attack skill, dispels all debuffs from the caster and activates Level Up. Level Up can only be activated once every 2 turns. It grants immunity to the caster for 2 turns and resets the skill cooldown of Blackout. Skill 3, Blackout. Attacks the enemy with various weapons and stuns for 2 turns, increasing the combat readiness of the caster by 50%. A critical hit will deal an additional 5,000 fixed damage. The fixed damage increases by 5,000 every time the skill is used. The fixed damage increase effect can stack up to 3 times. Skill 1, Rapid Cut. Attacks the enemy with a sword and has up to a 40% chance to stun for 1 turn. When 10 soul is consumed, increases effect chance to 100%. iWinter's artifact, the Armament. The Armament is a thief-exclusive artifact. Increases critical hit chance by 15%, and after using a non-attack skill, grants a barrier equal to level times 60 for 2 turns. aespa's weapons specialist, who excels at swordsmanship and sharpshooting. Players will be able to meet iWinter in the limited drop rate up banner starting November 24th. Thank you.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear!
You're gonna regret this.
Can you even reach me?
I'd better end this. Wanna see something cool? Not bad, right?
If I must fight, purifying flame, burn away the evil.
Don't ignore the queen!
Radiant light. Foolish.
You fight as if you have 9 lives. Your life means nothing.
Go! Alright, okay.
Don't ever ignore the power of someone who is something to protect.
How about a little warm-up?
Focus.
This world has no place for you.
Grant me power.
I'm out of your league.
Should we get started?
I hope you're ready. This one?
I was born to be a hero. By my destiny, I will cut you down.
What you doing? Let's get started. I warned you, didn't I? I told you not to waste my time.
In the light's name. Destina's protection.
How long do you think you can last?
The time has passed.
Here I go. I better end this.
I'll protect you.
Take this! Watch closely. Your pitiful resistance ends here.
Guiding light. Illuminate the unknown. I'm just on another level.
This is getting exciting. You're not half bad. I'll make you kneel before me.
Don't be afraid. Beast of the West.
How about a little warm-up? If you're gonna come at me, then do it. But I don't think you stand a
Fear is how others control you.
All right, let's do this. This won't be an easy fight. I'm
Your life means nothing.
What you doing? Let's get started.
Give me a space. Give all that you have for the glory of Harlan.
I'm out of your league.
This is it.
In the light's name.
If I must fight,
Take this! Watch closely.
I better end this. I warned you, didn't I? I told you not to waste my time.
How long do you think you can
And there you guys have it. That is I Winter. And moving along here, we're going to go look into her stats. We have the attack at 1057, speed at 118, and with a crit chance imprint, guys. So good stats overall. And then we're going to go into her first skill, Rapid Cut, which attacks an enemy with a sword and has a 30% chance to stun at 100% if you soul burn this. Then we have next level, her passive skill. At the start of battle and the end of the turn, grants stealth for 1 turn. After an enemy uses a non-attack skill, it dispels all buffs from the caster and activates level up, which grants immunity to the caster for 2 turns and fully resets the cooldown of blackout. The debuff, dispelling effect, and level up can only be activated though once every 3 turns, with a 1 turn less cooldown if you mola it. And her third skill, in this case, Blackout, attacks the enemy with various weapons and stuns for 2 turns. It also increases combat readiness of the caster by 50%, and a critical hit will deal an additional 5,000 fixed damage. Increase fixed damage by 5,000 every time this skill is used, all the way up to 3 times. And as you saw, as long as you crit, you can reach up to 20k. Now we're going to go into her skill, the Armament, which is Winter's main weapon. It increases crit hit chance by 15%, and after using a non-attack skill, it grants a barrier equal to 60 per level for 2 turns. Now guys, moving on along into the next unit that we're going to be showcasing is Ning Ning, and you'll be able to check her out with this trailer.
It doesn't matter where you hide. You can't get away from me. Hi, I'm Ning Ning, and I'm an Eid hacker, so I'll track those baddies down till the very end.
Ning Ning is a 5-star Fire Elemental Soul Weaver. She has high effectiveness and can increase her effectiveness further through her imprint concentration. Skill 3, System Hacking. Hacks all enemies, inflicting barrier inversion, and dispelling 2 buffs, before increasing combat readiness of the caster by up to 50%. When the target is granted a barrier, combat readiness increase amount is doubled. Skill 2, Butterfly Effect. Attacks the enemy, decreasing combat readiness by 30%. Increases attack of the ally except for the caster with the highest attack for 2 turns, and increases combat readiness by 30%. Skill 1, Sambear. Attacks the enemy with Sambear, with up to a 40% chance to stun for 1 turn. After attacking, when the target is stunned, increases combat readiness of the caster by 20%. When 10 soul is consumed, increases effect chance to 100%. Ning Ning's artifact, Exif Detective Gadget. It's a Soul Weaver exclusive artifact. After using a non-attack skill, increases combat readiness of the caster by up to 20%, and removes 20 soul from the enemy. Soul removal can only be activated once every 4 turns.
It doesn't matter where you hide.
An Eid hacker who uses her hacking skill to place powerful effects on both her allies and her enemies. Players will be able to meet Ning Ning in the limited drop rate up banner starting December 1st. Thank you.
Scar those in our way with destruction and fear! Can you even reach me?
Let's do this! It doesn't matter where you hide. You can't get away from me. Mine, you ready? I gotcha!
I don't want to fight a pushover. Here I go. My most powerful strike!
I'm at the scene. You didn't see this coming. I have no doubt in my bones. I will cut you down.
If you're scared, with my authority as mediator, I will right what is wrong.
The weight of the oath I've taken will be brought down upon you. I'm ready.
Should I warm up a little?
Leave it to me. Requesting approval. And granted. Removing restrictions. Charge! You're stuck. Uh-huh. Yeah. For Felicia.
I'll fight you.
This is it.
Should I end it? Let's do this! Aw, did I catch nothing? Why not surrender?
I don't want to fight a pushover.
Mine, you ready? Stay on your toes!
Are you my next target?
this! I gotcha! It'll all be over in the blink of an eye.
Should I warm up a little? I won't lose. To someone like you!
And there you guys have it. That is Ai Ning Ning. And we'll go over her stats as well as her skills right here. So Ai Ning Ning has a 785 attack stat line alongside a 5077 health stat line with 114 speed overall, 634 defense, and the imprint concentration in this case is effectiveness. Now moving down the line, we're going to be talking about Ai Ning Ning's first skill, Samber or Samber. Attacks the enemy with Samber with a 30% chance to stun for 1 turn. After attacking, when the target's stunned, increases combat readiness of the caster by 20%. You can increase this to 100% effect chance with a soul burn as well. Now to her second skill, which is Butterfly Effect, which attacks the enemy, decreasing combat readiness by 30%, and increases the attack of the ally except the caster with the highest attack for 2 turns, and it also increases their combat readiness. And last but not least, we have System Hacking, which hacks all enemies, inflicts barrier inversion, and dispels 2 buffs, before increasing the combat readiness of the caster by 40% or 50% at max mola. When the target is granted barrier, combat readiness increase amount is doubled in this case. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about her Soul Weaver artifact, Exif Detective Gadget, which is one of Ning Ning's multiple hacking tools that allows her to track all sorts of metadata. So Ai Ning Ning, after using a non-attack skill, it increases the combat readiness of the caster by 20% and also removes 20 souls from the enemy. Now this can only be activated once every 4 turns. Moving on along, we'll be having a new side story, A Step Towards Kwangya, which will be really interesting to see. You guys will be able to see all these and more in the Stove Notice, so make sure to check out that for more details on all these information. Alongside this, we have a new artifact that'll be able to be obtained within that side story. It is Pos, which at max, at the end of the turn, increases attack by 2%, critical hit chance by 2%, and crit damage by 2%, and it stacks after every end of turn, all the way up to 20% at max stacks, because it stacks 10 times in all. And now we'll be moving on along to the exclusive equipment that's coming out this time. And first but not last, it is Haste, alongside, hold on, sorry about that, alongside Blood Choker, which is a crit hit chance exclusive equipment, which is pretty nice. Skill 1 changes into a combat readiness push of 15% when using your S1. Another skill 1 artifact. Skill 1 exclusive equipment in this case has a 75% chance to inflict bleeding for 2 turns. And last but not least, Vampiric Seal. It decreases the cooldown of it by 1 turn. And from this, we'll be talking about Bomb Model Kana's Nana's game console. And the effectiveness increase of this exclusive equipment is 8 to 16, where it enhances her skill 1, which has a 50% chance to make the target unable to be buffed for 1 turn when using quick bombardment, and a skill 2 increase, which increases speed and dual attack chance of stance shift by 5%. And last but not least, a change to her skill 3, which makes the target unhealable for 2 turns when using her skill 3. Moving on along from this, we have a Sid's artifact, which is Death Rattling Axes. And this is an effectiveness increase from 8 to 16, with skill 1 increasing the chance to decrease defense by 10%. Skill 2 passive with Swift Actions effect. When an enemy dies, grants greater attack buff instead of regular attack buff to the caster. And last but not least, skill 3 execution, which dispels 1 buff from the enemy when using execution. The effect is applied before silencing in this case, so you could dispel then silence after using S3 in this case. From this though, we're going to be able to talk about the customized lobby, guys. You can select a pub, which is the regular lobby that everyone has, a hero standard, which you guys see on the left, which is the flan in this case, and illustrations as your lobby background. You can tap on the lobby setting just to adjust your settings there. Now, alongside that though, you'll see on the stove notice, as I go back, hold on, let me go back to this real quick. You will see on the stove notice that there's a lot of things that you can do with this. It is more than just choosing your hero. You actually get to customize it fully. There's a bunch of little other effects that you can do on it. You can decorate it and etc. You can see what it's like on the stove notice and what changes are to be made on the stove notice as well when that comes out. So make sure to look at that to see everything else that is on there. And I believe that a lot of the illustrations on there are really nice too. But moving on along, we're going to be talking about the drop rate up banners that are coming out for this week, which is Crow alongside Holy Sacrifice. We have I Winter alongside her artifact, the Armament, which is this week. And next week we have I Ning Ning alongside her artifact, Exif Detective Gadget. Note this is next week. And the Mystic Summon rotation around, I know a lot of you guys have been talking about it. It is Zio coming out after the maintenance for this week alongside SSA or Shooting Star Arcades. So good luck to you guys for your pulls on Zio. And the coin shop rotation for those of you guys who have coins this time around will be Blood Moon Haste, Remnant Violet, Briar Witch Asaria, and in the Covenant coins we have Yufine, Bomb Model Kana, and Senya. And guys, don't forget that we do still have that code box. It is Emperor Zio in this case, EMPERORZIO. So make sure to get your regular 3 leaves and 300k gold. That was it for me today, guys. You guys can check out all the information on Stove. It should be down below for those of you guys are on Twitch at least. You guys will be able to click that link and get on to the Stove to see all the other exact details that are on there. And other than that, you know, we won't be having a Thursday stream this week, but next week we'll be having our regular Thursday stream. And other than that, I will see you guys next time, maybe on Here's the Thing or maybe next week. So it's your boy Mashuu checking out again. Peace.